So Ashprihanalam, here we have our world champion, Ashprihanalam, who's the record holder. And how many of these runs have you done? What would this be?
Well, this will be my 17th, and at one point of the race, Stutishila asked me, like, why am I doing this race?
Yeah.
Like around 12,500 miles or something, and then because he's a smart man, so I thought he would know, and he has done it like 16 times.
Who's that?
Stutishila.
Stutishila, okay.
Or something like that also, like
Yeah.
a lot of times. And I don't think he really gave me an answer, but then a few days later he came to me and asked, hey Ashpana, why are we doing these races?
Yeah.
So he didn't have an answer, but then today Suprava came to visit, and I was thinking that maybe, you know, if I go to the mountains, or like here I think that Guru is like hiding somewhere, and you can see like he's here every day. So I think that's why we come in here.
Yeah.
Over and over, because
Shri Чинмоя's favorite race.
yeah.
Visited here a lot. And inwardly he's probably doing the same. And you feel it. But you do climb mountains.
Yeah,
And
but I think here
what's the
Guru
difference?
is kind of every day, I think, comes and checks what's going on here.
Yeah.
But in the mountains maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
But not the same way. So I think that's maybe one reason why we keep coming here. Like I'm Larry 20 times, and he's like running and walking till 12 o'clock in the night, and
Yeah.
really doing his best. So that's like,
So
I
it's-
was just wondering today, like why again, but not in a, now like more like in a good way, because Suprava was here. And
Yeah.
so I think it's just because we still feel Guru more here than in other races and places.
Right, exactly.
And that's why.
So it's like a pilgrimage, really.
Yeah,
You're on
absolutely.
spiritual
Yeah.
pilgrimage.
I mean, yeah.
And not like
I
a race,
think that's
although...
why, because if the mind would just think,
Yeah.
you think, I mean, I have run enough. Like,
On
or like,
concrete
I have
and
enough
circles.
miles. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a mind will say, this is like a vicious circle, vicious cycle.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
just-
so is the moon going around the Earth, a vicious cycle, and the Earth
yeah.
going around the sun. So you're part of the universal principles.
I like the joke you told me that I've been hitting by the same bike many times. It's a vicious cycle. Remember you told me?
That's a good joke,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good joke.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, you have treated it as a race because you're always pushing to do your best. And your best is better than anybody else's best. But also, when you don't win, you're still second and third. And you're a lot older than you were.
Which is good,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Second, third is really good. Supreme cannot make, or Guru cannot make everybody first place.
Right.
Only one, so second place is also really good. And I really tried, especially in the beginning, my best. But then at some point, you know, I kind of want to go home to sleep earlier. And so I'm not maybe giving like absolute all, because I also want to enjoy it a little.
Yeah, absolutely. I
But
mean,
it's absolute all I can give, like for my mind frame right now.
well, you've won it 9 times, is it?
8 or 9, I'm not really
Yeah.
sure.
I think anybody's body who's won it 9 times would probably, as they get older, say, let me enjoy it a little more without as much stress. So you're
Yeah.
doing exactly the right thing.
Yeah.
And
I remember, if I remember right, you have to ask Suprava that she asked the last year or couple of years that if she can leave a little bit early, like 11.
yeah,
And Guru said yes. And,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
yeah,
The main thing is that I'm finishing the race. I thought that's great.
yeah. Well, Andrea, believe me, got a lot of inspiration from you. He was always praising you, and I said, well, you know, he's done this enough, and you know, you've done this enough, and you're 12 years older than he is, so you could expect that he has a little more drive. He wants to win, but he was just always admires you, always admired you, and he still does. And he even said to me once in the middle of the race, he was worried about you getting closer at one point in a competitive way, and then he said, he's a much better runner than me. How can I beat him? You know, and but he has a lot of ambition and drive,
and also he's just amazing. He's just really the first runner really that I seen here. Like even Marupan took like one break normally.
Yeah.
Like not many breaks, almost none.
Yeah.
And I don't see him taking myself seriously.
Yeah, it is
so that's
tough.
Really like he's really focusing on the miles.
Yeah.
Which is like amazing to be so focused. So that's good.
Yeah, it's good to focus, but I try to keep him not worrying about the miles, because that's what Guru said. When you worry, you waste. And you don't seem to worry that much, but who knows?
Well,
you're pushing so hard sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to also be happy. Otherwise, it becomes too heavy for the mind.
So the weekend is approaching, and you're going to be done on the weekend also.
I am hoping
day
to
after
be
him.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. And he's going to probably finish Saturday morning, so that's a pretty close race.
It was one Sunday like 3 weeks ago. I fell 2 times there. Like here, it still sounds.
Yeah.
And I was singing Sunday, Bloody Sunday. It's a YouTube song like that. And the first time I felt nothing, just part of the race.
Yeah.
Then when I fell second time, I saw it affecting me, and I walked for a lap and thinking, what am I doing wrong? But it was really those really big shoes. I had them too loose also.
Yeah.
No, I haven't fallen with this ever, so
that's good.
It's good.
Because the walkway is not.
I think you mentioned also it's good with the shoes.
Hey, do you want to say anything and finish to your friends at home or your parents?
No, me juostaan täällä motivoidaksemme ihmisiä olla dynaamisempia ja harrastaa enemmän liikuntaa, niin se on tavallaan yksi.
Are they dying?
To that.
Stretching.
Joo, hyvä.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Ashprihanalam. That's great. Congratulations. Not much more to go.